It's 10 games into the season and Mathare United are sitting pretty at the top of the table, 6 points ahead of second place team Bandari FC, who lost yesterday 4-0 to Kakamega Homeboys, with Mathare playing out a 0-0 draw with Kariobangi Sharks at the Kasarani Stadium and are taking one game at a time as they seek to win the Kenyan Premier League title once again. It's been 11 years since Mathare United last won the Kenyan Premier League title, their only league title, and the Slam Boys are looking to be crowned Kenyan Premier League champions sooner rather than later. They've played 10 games so far this season and are yet to lose their hook of invincibility. On Wednesday, they played against Kariobangi Sharks, a game dubbed the Slam Derby, and managed to secure a valuable point in what was anticipated to be a tough fixture for both teams, and in the process remained unbeaten.
Also, because sometimes the consistency in the clubs is also hit by the sponsorship issues. Yeah, that can really derail the team a lot, even when we are performing. But all in all, is that the beauty is that after 11 years without a big trophy, I think the club is still intact, and they have still tried to improve and maintain the culture. That we are still providing some enterprising players. So that is also good because we believe we are still building the game of this country.
Over the past few years, Mathare have been accused of starting the season on a high and somehow fading as the season wears off. But this season, they've shown grit and panache exuded by title challengers.
I think it's about the technical staff. They're doing a very good job, and the kind of players that we added in the team. They gave us a lot of impetus, and as with the results that we've been having, it's been about hard work and a lot of confidence put in the players by the technical staff.
The most important thing that we have been doing is just teamwork and training hard in the training session. We have been getting good training from the coach with Kimanzi, so I believe it's always taking us into the games with a lot of confidence, and the results are coming.
We have been doing what we were supposed to be doing 3 years back. This is something that started 3 years back, and I think now it's just the fruits of what we have been working on.
The last time Mathare won the title, Coach Francis Kimanzi and team manager Vincent Okello were part of that squad, with Kimanzi as the head coach, and Okello was still a player, so they definitely know what it takes to be crowned champions.
I think it has been important because we have a lot to help with these guys, and we've been here for a couple of years, and with them knowing that we've been here, it's a lot of we get a lot of respect out of that. But as well, we advise them on what to do, kind of, because a young team needs a lot of talking and discussing a lot of things about the team. So they've been helpful as well. They've been listening to us with regards to the technical staff.
One imperative aspect of having a good team is having the right blend of youth and experience, and the Slam Boys certainly have proven winners in James Situma and Clifford Alwanga, who have each won a KPL title.
We have been doing is just giving them guidance, at times what the young players can do, I can't do. So we most of the time we use the experience to make sure that we blend together and play as a team. And at the moment it's working for us. We have the quality in the team. We have the young players who are hungry, who want to win something at the end of the season. So we are just taking one game at a time, and we wait and see what will happen at the end of the season.
Youth and experience is usually a good blend. You need the young ones for the energy, and then the experienced one will guide them. So if it blends, I think it brings out something that's beautiful.
Personally, I'm only interested with players if they're effective, even if they are young players. But they are very effective, I'm happy. If they are senior players who are featured in the league for more than the others, and they are very effective, they have the efficiency that the team needs, and more important, they can play our game. I think it's always a good blend, so that at least players work together well when there is also some leaders. And leaders are not only about the age, it is some players who could be even younger, but they have also featured in the league before the others.
However, they're reluctant to label themselves as title favourites, but are instead taking a game at a time and hopefully be top of the table when the season comes to a conclusion.
I have to look at the face of the players. If they are ready, I'm also ready. If we have a better behavior than the other teams in round 11 up to round 30, I think we can achieve something bigger. But we are far. We are very far. But sometimes when you think that you are very far, you could be very close, depending on the other team that you are competing with.
The most important thing is just to be consistent. So that's something that we are working on, and to remain focused.
We're taking each match at a time, you see, and so far so good with our targets. I believe the coach is doing a good job, and the players have been incredible. So I wouldn't say we don't want the title, but as we take each match at a time, I'm sure that we can reach the summit.
The past few seasons have been topsy-turvy due to the financial constraints, which played a huge factor in their dip in form. But this time around, they managed to rope in sports betting firm ODBets as their sponsor.
I think up to today, I think ODBet, they are the savior of this team, and I think they deserve to get the results they are getting from the team. I think that they came in when the team was almost crumbling financially, and they gave the youngsters hope. And I think since then we have seen a lot of motivation in the players. They want to do it. They are happy because one thing that if you're working so hard and you think you're achieving something the way you want, it's always good that you feel rewarded, and they feel rewarded. That's why I think they're working so hard.
Money is a motivating factor everywhere, so once you bring that in, you'll just see the results. And I think even all over the world, you just see where money is injected, you start seeing results.
The league is still far from over, but it's safe to say that Mathare United are title contenders if their results are anything